Hey, it's Midnight Raven, and today we are doing part 3 of our ranking animals tier list that I've been doing. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I am the Midnight Raven. I'm looking a little worse for wear. I've had a couple of rough days at work. I've been working my absolute butt off, and now I need to make some videos. So today, like I said, we are doing ranking of some cute animals. Let me put the page on the screen. This is a tier list from Tier Maker. I will put the link in the description if you want to go check out this tier list. This has over 300 animals to rank, and as you can see, we have already done 2 videos. This is going to be the third, and we have been ranking everything from ducks to flamingos to terrifying spiders to cute fluffy squirrels. And as you can see, currently we have a cat, a duck, a panther, or I think it was a panther, a zebra, a bird, a jellyfish, an Arctic fox, and an owl as my top tier. Who knows what we're going to add in this part of the video. Down here, as you can see, we have tons of animals that we haven't yet ranked. We are ranking them in favorite, super, cuddly, average, and not a fan. So let's get into this video and rank some more of these cute, adorable, or dangerous animals. So I think we're going to look at this little crab dude here. So this is a little crab, and he carries his own shell. He's absolutely adorable. I think he's so cute. And as you can see, I had crab in super. This is basically just a crab, but this one carries like an outer shell with him, and he basically coils himself in it and out of it. So we're going to put him in super because I think he's still kind of cute when it comes to crabs. Okay, next on the list is here, and I believe this is either I want to say by the picture that this is like a porpoise by the like shape of it. The picture itself, they did say that some of them weren't like perfect, as you can see, but I think this is meant to be like a porpoise, kind of like a dolphin but slightly different, or this could be a whale of some description. So we're going to put it in average because I'm not exactly sure, but I do have a thing for water creatures, things like crabs, fish, dolphins, and that kind of thing, all in that kind of category. Next we have here, I believe this is a turtle, hence the wrinkly skin. His face is a little skewy, but I believe this is a turtle. The guy that made this did say that some of the animal pictures weren't quite perfect. So a turtle, I quite like a turtle. So we're going to put the turtle in average. I don't think he's like amazing, but we're going to put him there. Okay, another animal we're going to rank is the skunk. So obviously skunks are territorial, and if you do come within a certain distance, they are going to spray you. You are going to smell horrendous, but they are only protecting themselves. As long as you leave a skunk alone, they ain't coming for you. So we're going to put skunks in. See, I think skunks are quite cute. They do get a bad name, obviously, because they spray you. But honestly, if you just leave them alone and just let them get on with their, day-to-day business, they ain't going to pose you any harm. Okay, let's see if we recognize any of the other animals. Because the problem I have is with the pictures, they're so, like, obscure, some of them. It's hard to tell which animal it is. But I need to find animals that I recognize as well, because some of them are, like I said, obscure. So here we have the elephant. So elephants are big, live in Africa mainly. You get an African elephant and obviously an Indian elephant. but I'm not a big fan of elephants. I'm a fan of like tiny little, teeny tiny little baby elephants. But as soon as they grow up, I'm not really a fan of an elephant. I have to say, they're just not one of the creatures I gravitate towards. I'm more like a fluffy animal or an animal with a certain color scheme that sort of stands out. So let's see what else we can get. This one is also kind of cool. So this is a hummingbird. So I absolutely love birds. And to be fair, I do love vultures, ravens, crows, as you can see, are on my list in the favorite and in the super. So I am going to put this hummingbird in super. I think hummingbirds are so majestic and so cute and adorable. So let's see if we can find something else. What are we gonna go for next? Here we have. I believe this is a grasshopper. I want to say praying mantis. Sorry, the picture is a little obscured. This is I believe it's a praying mantis. Tell me if I'm different. By the shape of his body and his little sticky legs, I believe this is a praying mantis. Now, praying mantises are actually kind of cool. How thin they are, kind of like but they're cuter than what I call a stick insect is, because stick insects just make my skin crawl. So we're gonna put the praying mantis in average. Next, let's move on down. So here we have worms. Right, worm. So what do we think? Where am I putting the worm? So as a kid, obviously, boys would tease you with worms. I don't know why. As a kid, you'd be out the back or at school playing in the dirt, and the boy would come up to a wiggly worm and he'd go, "Oh, look, take a look at this." And he'd just wiggle a worm in your face, and all the girls would go, "Ew, ew," kind of thing. I don't know. It's something about their movements, like kind of like a snake. They just kind of wiggle. They don't have any hair. They're just kind of weird. So we're gonna put the worm in not a fan. I'm not a fan of Sir Wiggles, although Sir Wiggles would be a cute name. Another one I'm not a fan of is the dung beetle, not because he's near dung, but I don't know, they're just not cute animals. They got the little horn, they got the shiny body, and you're gonna say, well, you should like it because it's black. I know, but I just don't. I just don't. Okay, another one that I don't really like is the snail. I know. I mean, what is so bad about a harmless snail? And really, nothing, I guess, is wrong with a harmless snail. I guess there's nothing really wrong with a snail, but I'm just not a big fan of a snail. I don't know if it's because they leave slime or it's because of their weird little body or their little tentacles, but I'm not a fan. So another animal I kind of like is the humble chicken. I know. I'm going to put chicken in average, and you're going to wonder why I like a chicken. I don't know. Chickens, they kind of interest me and kind of don't. With their little fluffiness and their little beak, and there's a house near mine that has chickens that are constantly escaping. And there's this one chicken they have that's black, and they nicknamed it Houdini because this one black chicken is constantly escaping. I don't know whether he just doesn't want to live there or he just goes out for the day, walks around, and then comes back. But this chicken is called Houdini. I named him because he just escapes. I don't know where he goes. I don't know what he does, but he's off. He's off. He's gone. He's all over, really. This chicken has no conscience, I guess you could say, for where he's going. He just escapes and then he reappears. and I don't know why or where he went, but he comes back. So we're gonna put chickens in average. Next, we're gonna do this little buddy. We're gonna do the raccoon, and I actually like raccoons, and I think raccoons are cuddly. No, cuddly. I'm going to put the raccoon in cuddly. I think raccoons are kind of cool. I love their little color scheme. I love their deviousness where they go around, sneaking food and going through bins, and they're just sneaky little devils. I think they're kind of cute and, interesting. Another animal that I would say is also kind of cute and cuddly, although you probably couldn't actually cuddle one of these, would be the humble hedgehog. So where I live, you do get a lot of hedgehogs out and about. I live next to technically a woodland forest kind of walkway, trail, whatever you want to call it. And we're forever getting things like squirrels. We've had deer in my back garden. You get hedgehogs quite a lot. And they're just sweet little creatures who, just toddle along, not really, taking notice of the rest of the world. They're just going about their day, really. But they're so cute. So cute. So, what else? So there are some weird animals on here. I'm not sure of every single animal. So here we have another animal that I'm actually quite fond of, and that is the humble sheep. I don't know if he's humble, but we're calling him the humble sheep. So we're also going to put sheep in cuddly. What is more cuddlier than a baby lamb? I have seen baby lambs. I have seen them out in the fields. I've took pictures. I've never got to feed a baby lamb or anything like that you may or may not have done yourself. You can feed a baby lamb. You can go to lambings and actually watch them being born and watch them being fed. Another one, another animal from the farm that I like is the humble goat, which we're going to put in average. So I've always had a liking for goats. Goats are that charismatic, angry, kind of like a sheep, but they're usually angry. I've actually been butted by a sheep before in the leg, and the bruise I got was horrendous. I went to Banham Zoo, which is a zoo near me, and they had these goats, and this goat butted me in the leg for no apparent reason that I can tell. And the bruise I got on there was there for absolutely weeks. It was black. It was huge. It turned purple. It hurt. And this poor goat was just so angry with me. We were in there feeding them because at Banham Zoo you can get some feed and you can feed these goats. And obviously maybe I hadn't fed him. I don't know. He wanted some food and he thought the best way would be to headbutt me with his horns into the side of my thigh. And the bruise I got was so big and so painful. I actually are kind of a little scared to go back in there. I actually call it the demon sheep, or Damien for short. It's not his name, but that's what I thought he was called. Next, we're going to put the rhinos. We're going to put rhinos in average. So rhinos are kind of cool. I do like rhinos. I think they're a very understated animal that not a lot of people like. Maybe it's because they do look a bit menacing. I mean, I hate to say that, they do come off, kind of like I said, the same with the hippo in a previous video. They do come off as one of those animals that you just do not mess with. If you met a rhino in the wild, you're not going up to it and petting it. They are, again, territorial. They'll charge for you like any other animal. So you got to watch your back when it comes to a rhino. Now, the next animal we're going to put on here is the penguin. And the penguin is going in my favorites because I absolutely love penguins. There is a sea life centre in Great Yarmouth. If you're from the UK and you live in Norfolk, there's a sea life in the UK called in Yarmouth called the Sea Life Centre, and they have these penguins, and they are so adorable, so cute, so fluffy, and their little babies are just to die for. Everyone loves a penguin, don't they? Tell me if I'm wrong. Everyone loves a penguin, right? Okay, next we're going to go for this, and I believe it's a cobra, and we're going to put a cobra in, not a fan. I don't like snakes. I don't like anything that slithers, hisses, spits venom. It's a big no-no. You know, I know there are non-venomous snakes, and some of them have really colorful color schemes, and they're probably really harmless, but no. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I have tried. I have even seen a snake before when I was young, many, many moons ago. We were in Great Yarmouth, and there was a person down the Regent High Street, if you know what that is. It's a big shopping plain that goes down like an entire mile of road. There was a person there that had a snake, massive snake. Don't know what it was. It was absolutely huge, and you could have it put around your neck and have a picture taken with it. And my mum actually did it. I literally was so proud of her, and I was so terrified. She put this snake around her neck, and it started to go across, and she was cool as a cucumber. And she had her picture taking with the snake, and kudos to her, because I couldn't. I know. I didn't. He was like, "Oh, you can pet it," and I'm like, "Nope." I don't want to pet it. I'm fine, thanks. I'll just stand over here. I'm perfectly fine. I don't need to pet a snake. So next we're going to do the humble butterfly. So we're going to put butterflies into, because I think butterflies are so cute. Their color schemes, the way they just flap their wings and just sit on a flower, and I think they're really cute. A bit like you know, okay, you don't really see butterflies as often as maybe some of these other animals, but they are really cute. And I think they're really nice. Okay, what else do we have? We have this little guy. Now, I am not sure. I think this is, I'm not sure if this guy is an otter or a stoat. I'm kind of thinking he's a stoat. I don't think he's a ferret. I might be a ferret, but I'm going to put them in average. I can't remember if it's a stoat or ferret. But I think they're so cute. They have these tiny little ears. They have a fluffy little body. They have a little tail. They're just so like a ferret and a stoat, and they're just so adorable. Anybody else think they're adorable? I can't remember if they're called ferrets or stoats. I'm not very good with pictures. Okay, another one we're going to do is a dolphin. We haven't done many sea life ones this time, I don't think. So we're going to take the dolphin, and we're going to put dolphin in super. When I was little, my dad's friend once bought me a dolphin for my birthday. It was a crystal dolphin. It was about this big. It was in blue. It was the first dolphin I ever had. And I kept it for many, many moons. And then everybody else started buying me dolphins, thinking I liked dolphins. My nan started buying me stuff. My dad said, "Oh, you like dolphins, do you? We'll buy you stuff." And then I ended up with way too much, just way too much dolphin stuff. It's that thing of where one person buys you something and then the entire planet bought me dolphin stuff. I do think they're cute. I do think they're sweet, but I don't need like 50 different things that are in the shape of a dolphin, which, I mean, to be fair, I appreciate every present I get. Don't get me wrong. But how many dolphin things do you need? Okay, we need something that we dislike. So we can put it in the dislike pile. Ooh, what are we going to put in the dislike pile? See, I don't like to dislike animals. I mean, every animal is kind of cute in their own way. But I guess I would say that I'm not a big fan of a cow. I've been in a field before where they've not necessarily charged, but we had to walk through this cow field when we did a walk. And we walked through this field and these cows just followed us. And it was so unnerving. Luckily, they weren't bulls because they might have charged. And I've never walked through a bull field and I don't intend to. But these cows just herd like a herd mentality, don't they? So when one cow came, they kind of all came. And then you're trying to walk through this field. You're meant to walk slowly. You're not meant to like disturb them or cause a ruckus because, you know. So you're walking through and these cows are following you. And it's just unnerving. Just totally unnerving. No, I've never heard of anyone being trampled to death by a cow. But it can happen. Let's say it can happen. I don't want that to happen to me. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's part 3 of the third part of my ranking cute animals. There is so many more that I could do, but I think we're going to go on to a different series and then maybe later down the line come back to it. If you want to see more of the animal ranking, let me know. There is a different tier list I can do that's got lesser animals, so we can do like a smaller one. But if you want to see more from me, I am the Midnight Raven. If you want to see parts 1 and 2, I will link them up here or down there. If you want to support the channel, remember a PayPal, a membership, or a super chat helps the channel. And follow me on Instagram as well. I load content over there every few days. If you want to see me again, remember to click that notification bell. I do load videos every day on YouTube. Comment down below your favorite animal. Have we done your favorite animal? Have I not done your favorite animal? Let me know. And I will see you very soon for another video. Take care and thanks for watching. Bye, guys.